In this video, you will learn how to have a confidence in your first touch. Confidence is a key when it comes to playing football. Doesn't matter it's a first touch, short pass, or generally playing football on the pitch, playing a game on the pitch. You can feel very comfortable or very confident when you are practicing or when you are individually training. But this all changes when it comes to stepping up on the pitch and trying to play 90-minute game. And this is why you need to feel as confident as possible when you are playing the games. But how can you improve your confidence in general? Not only for first touch, but how can you improve that confidence when it comes to playing those 90-minute games? The reason you feel less confident when you're on the pitch trying to play 90-minute game is because there is pressure, there is people watching, and there is the adrenaline. That is the extra adrenaline where you don't necessarily have that adrenaline when you're practicing. So first of all, practicing and knowing as much as you can is gonna give you that initial confidence. So you have to know your positioning. You have to know where you need to be on the pitch at the right moments. You have to know where you can conserve energy, and you also have to know how can you use this to your advantage when you are playing the game. Confidence is probably the hardest thing to improve because that's not really a skill, that's really how you feel about yourself, how much you know, and what kind of opposition you're playing against. But specifically, how do you improve your confidence when it comes to the first touch? Football is about scanning, and football is about being aware. The more you can see on the field what's going on, the more comfortable, more confident you're gonna feel what's gonna happen. Confidence comes with anticipation. Confidence comes with what you can see, how much can you see, and how much you know where the opposition is. First and best way to improve your confidence is scanning and being aware. So you need to know before you receive the ball for the first touch that you're gonna have, you need to know where the opposition is. If you don't know where the opposition is, you're never gonna feel comfortable or confident. So that's why you always have to shoulder check at all times. Doesn't matter if you're receiving the ball now or 5 minutes from now. You always have to know where the opposition is, and that's how you're gonna place yourself on the pitch to feel comfortable about it. So biggest tip I can give you about improving your confidence when it comes to your first touch is to always shoulder check and always observe where the opposition is. So you want to get away from those spaces, or at least know where the opposition is, so you can use your arms to push yourself away or lean your body over it, depends on the situation, and try to create yourself space as well as try to feel comfortable about receiving the ball. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell you one thing you're doing wrong. Okay, you pass it to me. See, what am I doing different? Can you notice? I'm using it, so I'm not allowing to get really close to me. If you shoulder checked and if you know where the opposition is, you know what kind of a body shape or body position you need to have right before you receive the ball. Because if the opposition is tight to you, you look back, you know where the opposition is, and the opposition is getting close to you, you know if your body should be facing away from the opposition. If they are really tight to you, you cannot turn, you cannot have a body that's angled because the opposition will be tight to you. And that's why they won't allow you to have a body position that's slightly at an angle. So you're gonna have to completely turn your body against the opposition and receive the ball, stop the ball in front of you and pass it back. This is the moment that you cannot afford to turn. Okay, now you can turn. What is more comfortable? Because if you do the same way, it's gonna be harder for you to turn, right? Because you're coming back and you're not using the momentum of it.
What do you mean same?
So if you come in like this, you're not gonna have any momentum to turn, right? So you have to kind of give yourself that angle to turn. So you actually can't be that tight to him and then turn. So you have to push him away from you and then approach to me to actually make the first touch. See, you created that space. That's what you need to realize. If you don't have the space, you cannot turn. You have to play simple. And this is exactly why you need to know where the opposition is, so you can push yourself away from the opposition to a position where you're more comfortably gonna be able to receive the ball and turn with the ball. That's why if the opposition is tight to you, lean your body against them or turn your body away from them. If you created that space, if you know where the opposition is, throw yourself to the side and give yourself at an angle to receive the ball. Yes, 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 yes. Why did that happen? Why did they win a ball? Because you turned with the near foot. Plus, if you're turning that way, you have to turn, you always have to turn with the ball that's away from the opposition. And let me ask you this, if you didn't know where the opposition was, how comfortable would you feel? None, zero. Because if you don't know where the threat is, you are not gonna feel comfortable because it's gonna be a surprise for you. And that's what confidence is, to get rid of that element of surprise. That's what's gonna help you to be more comfortable, be more confident on the pitch. Also, running towards the ball, shortening the distance where the ball is coming to you from is gonna give you confidence as well, because this movement basically is getting you away from the opposition, shortening the distance, the ball is traveling to you and you are getting to the ball quicker than the opposition, because the quicker you get to the ball, the quicker you're gonna receive the ball and quicker you're gonna be able to use your talents on the pitch. And practice has significant role on giving you the confidence on the pitch, because the more you practice for the worst balls or terrible passes, it's gonna give you more confidence on the pitch. The balls are not gonna be easy for you to receive when you're playing the games. Most of the time in the game-like situations, balls are terrible. The balls are bouncing, or they're coming too fast, or they're coming too slow. And the more you learn to deal with these at the practice, the more comfortable, more confident you're gonna feel when it comes to playing the games. Communication plays a significant role on how comfortable or how confident you're gonna feel when it comes to the games. Because if your teammates is not speaking to you when you're receiving the ball, that there's a person behind you, that means you don't know if you didn't have time to scan. So that's why within your team, it's significantly important to be able to communicate with each other properly so you can receive the ball and turn with the ball more comfortably, because your friend, your teammate already told you that there's a person behind you. So you know whether to turn or whether not to turn or whether to pass it simple. And this is why you have to start it if your teammates are not doing it. You have to start communicating, and this is gonna encourage your teammates to do it more often. And that's why communication is significantly important to improve your confidence on the pitch. And a good communication skills also shows what kind of a leader are you, because you can be a leader if you're a great communicator. So this is why always communicate on the pitch. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop a like, subscribe to my channel with the notifications on. You can also find my playlist right over here. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.